Elara and the Lantern of Lost Wishes in the quiet village of Willowmere, nestled beside the whispering Silver River. Elara was known for her boundless curiosity and her gentle heart. Unlike the other villagers, who were content with their simple lives, Elara yearned for adventure and magic. One misty evening, as she wandered along the riverbank, she noticed a faint, golden glow shimmering beneath the water's surface. Drawn by an irresistible sense of wonder, Elara knelt down and reached into the cool stream. Her fingers brushed against something smooth and ornate, and she carefully lifted it from the water. It was a small, exquisitely crafted lantern, unlike anything she had ever seen. Delicate swirling patterns adorned its surface, and tiny gemstones shimmered even in the dim light. As she held the lantern aloft, its glow intensified, casting dancing shadows on the water. A soft, ethereal voice whispered, "Thank you for finding me, child." Startled, Elara looked around, but saw no one. The voice continued, "I am the Lantern of Lost Wishes. Long ago, I was cast into the river by those who had given up hope, those whose dreams had faded into despair. But I can grant a single wish to one with a pure heart, one who seeks not for themselves, but for others." Elara's mind raced with possibilities. She thought of wishing for endless riches enough to solve all the village's problems, or for the ability to fly, soaring above the clouds and exploring distant lands, or even for the secrets of the universe, unlocking the mysteries of time and space. But as she gazed at the lantern, she remembered Mrs. Alder, the lonely old woman who lived in a small cottage at the edge of the village. Mrs. Alder had lost her family many years ago and spent her days in quiet solitude. Her heart heavy with sorrow. With a gentle smile, Elara whispered her wish into the night. "I wish for Mrs. Alder to find happiness and companionship again, to feel the warmth of love and laughter in her life." The lantern pulsed with a brilliant light, bathing the riverbank in a golden glow. A warm breeze swept through the village, carrying with it the scent of wildflowers and the promise of change. The lantern's light slowly dimmed, returning to its original soft glow. The next morning, Elara awoke to the sound of laughter echoing from Mrs. Alder's cottage. Curious and hopeful, she hurried over and found the old woman surrounded by children and neighbors. Her home filled with music, chatter, and the aroma of freshly baked bread. A traveling merchant had stopped by the village and, upon hearing of Mrs. Alder's loneliness, had organized a small gathering to cheer her up. The children were playing games in the garden, the neighbors were sharing stories and songs, and Mrs. Alder was beaming with joy, her eyes sparkling with newfound happiness. Elara realized that the lantern's magic had worked in a way she hadn't expected. It hadn't conjured up a grand miracle, but it had opened the door for kindness and connection to flow into Mrs. Alder's life. The lantern, now dim and seemingly ordinary, rested on Elara's windowsill as a constant reminder of the magic that kindness and selflessness can bring. And though it would never grant another wish, its gentle glow would always light Elara's way, guiding her to new adventures and reminding her that sometimes the greatest magic lies not in grand gestures but in the simple act of caring for others.